The man just wanted to hug his wife. To his shock, she quietly pulled out a handgun and pulled the trigger without hesitation. Before he could even react, he collapsed to the ground, completely powerless. It turned out his wife had keenly noticed a sniper not far away, already aiming at them. Sure enough, a speeding SUV soon arrived. A hitwoman stepped out, ready to dispose of the man's body, unaware that she had just walked straight into a trap carefully planned by his wife. Welcome to the Book of Recaps. The story begins and we see a woman named Emma, who is a hitwoman on a mission. A man guides her over the phone. She completes her mission and returns to change her appearance. We then discover that Emma is married to Dave, and they have 2 children. Dave doesn't know what Emma truly does for a living. After finishing her mission, Emma comes home and spends time with her family. When Dave asks where she was, she says she was at a business meeting, naming different places to keep him from suspecting anything. Dave then asks if she's forgotten something. Emma says no, so he reminds her that it's their wedding anniversary today. They've been married for 7 years. Emma feels terrible for forgetting this important date and tries to make up for it so Dave won't be upset. The next morning, as she's making breakfast, her handler, Raj, calls. He tells her that her client is very happy with her last job and wants to give her another mission. They've already received the payment for the previous mission. However, Raj warns Emma that she's slowly drawing attention. Her photo is going viral on the dark web, even though she received a large reward. He explains that they've temporarily controlled the situation, so she needs to stay out of the limelight as much as possible. If she takes another mission, she must ensure no one notices her. Emma says she can't go on a mission right now because she has other commitments. She doesn't want to leave her family this time, especially after forgetting their anniversary. But Raj insists that the client wants her specifically for this mission and is willing to pay more. He tells her that all the extra money will be hers. He reminds her there's a bounty on her head, and she'll need money to deal with that. He stresses that this is not the time for a vacation. Emma starts to consider it. That night, Dave suggests to Emma that they should go on a vacation since they've been married for 7 years, and the kids would enjoy it too. But Emma starts making excuses. Then, Dave gives her a gift, a nurse's outfit. He tells Emma he wants them to role-play before they get intimate. Emma has another idea. We'll meet at a restaurant, she says, like strangers meeting for the first time. We'll try to impress each other. Neither of us will say yes too easily until the other person tries their best. If we both like each other, then we'll get a hotel room, and then we'll be intimate. Dave likes this plan. The next day, Emma meets Dave's younger sister, Kelly, and asks her to take care of the kids. After Kelly leaves, Emma and Dave head to the hotel. Emma arrives first at the very luxurious hotel. Meanwhile, Dave is stuck in traffic. He tries to message Emma, but the network is so bad that he can't send it. Emma waits for Dave, then notices an old man named Bob staring at her. Emma keeps ignoring him, but when he persists, she finally talks to him. Bob asks Emma for her name. She gives a false name, saying her name is Alice and she's a financial worker. They continue talking. Dave eventually arrives and looks for Emma. He soon spots her talking to the old man. As they continue their conversation, Bob realizes Emma is looking at Dave. Bob then leaves for a moment. Dave comes over to Emma and says hello. They introduce themselves. Emma still uses the name Alice, and Dave introduces himself as Jack. They both seem interested in each other, and Dave buys drinks for her. Then Bob returns. He tells them he's just received a big contract and wants to celebrate with them. They both humor him. After a while, Bob tells them his room number, saying the party will continue there if they'd like to join. However, they both ignore his suggestion and go to their own room. Once inside, Dave starts to get close to Emma. Emma stops him, saying, "Not so soon. You wait for me on the bed. I'll freshen up and come." She goes to the bathroom and Dave waits outside. Time passes. We then see Emma in the bathroom, and it becomes clear she's deliberately delaying to ensure Dave falls asleep. After a while, she comes out and sees that Dave is asleep. She then goes to Bob's room. Bob opens the door and calls Emma by the name Anna. We then learn that Bob is a hitman, and he was there to kill a diplomat, which he has done. Here, we discover Emma's full backstory. Emma used to work for a hitman group, which she left. The head of that group is Gwen, who has been searching for Anna ever since. After leaving the group, Anna changed her name to Emma so no one would recognize her, and she started working freelance with various handlers. However, Gwen never gave up on Emma. She placed a bounty on her head, but everyone thought Gwen wanted to kill her. In reality, Gwen just wants someone to capture her and bring her back alive. When Bob saw Emma at the hotel, he was shocked. He's been following her ever since, aiming to catch her and hand her over to Gwen because of the huge bounty. After hearing all this, Emma says, "I have another offer. If you want, you can contact Gwen. I can meet her. But whatever reward you get, we will divide it 60 to 40. 60% for you, 40% for me." Bob replies, "What do you think? I work for Gwen? Not at all. I only work for myself. Whoever pays the most, I target them. I've seen everything about you. You are an amazing hitman. I want you and me to work together. I will make you so rich that you've never imagined." Emma asks, "What will you do if I say no?" Bob says, "I will call Gwen, and all the reward money will be mine." After hearing this, Emma says, "I mixed poison in your drink, so you won't be a guest for long." Bob picks up his gun to kill Emma, but his whole body is now paralyzed. He falls down. Then Dave calls Emma, asking where she went. Emma answers the phone, and they start talking. Suddenly, we see Bob standing up again. He's not dead. He's just blind. He starts shooting at Emma. Emma ducks down. She ends the call and kills Bob. Emma has to get back to Dave as soon as possible. She returns to Dave and tells him, "I had a headache. That's why I went to get medicine. But now I'm fine." After saying this, they both get close and become intimate. As soon as morning comes, Emma and Dave return home. Emma is very serious. She's talking to Raj on the phone, telling him what happened last night and whom she killed. Meanwhile, Dave repeatedly tries to talk to her, but Emma ignores him. She takes the phone and goes outside. Dave starts to feel suspicious, wondering what Emma is hiding and wanting to know the truth. Outside, Emma continues her conversation with Raj. Raj tells her, "I warned you to be as quiet as possible. You killed Bob. This will soon be in the headlines. As soon as this reaches Gwen, she will understand it's you. So now you need to be very careful. Get to the airport as soon as possible." Inside, a message arrives on Dave's phone. He learns there was a murder at the hotel where they stayed. When he sees the victim's face, he remembers it's Bob, the man they were talking to. Reading the entire article, Dave gets worried and runs to Emma. He tells her, "The man who was talking to us yesterday is dead. Someone murdered him. The police wrote in the article that a couple was last seen with him, and you know that couple is us. So the police suspect us. If they come to us, we're gonna get stuck. I think we should go there before the police and tell them everything we were doing last night and that we have nothing to do with this murder." But Emma is scared. She knows that if she goes to the police, they will uncover her entire history and ask about her real name, as she used a fake ID. Emma tells Dave, "You know we were using the wrong names last night and we used fake IDs. So if we go to the police and tell them all this, they will doubt us." "Why did you do this?" "Because anyone uses a fake ID when they have to do something illegal. So we can't even go to the police." Hearing this, Dave gets more worried and says, "I think we should wait for the police. When they come to our house, then we will tell them the truth." Emma then says, "I have to go. I have a meeting. I'm leaving on a local flight." Dave questions her, "You just came back. Where do you have to go?" There's a small debate between them, but in the end, Dave agrees. As Emma leaves, she says she'll return on Monday. Dave says he'll pick her up at the airport. As soon as Emma leaves, Dave starts watching all the news channels and reading news articles about the murder. As he sees the news, his worries increase. Some outlets even have a photo of him, which has now appeared in the newspaper. In this photo, both he and Emma are clearly visible. These things are really bothering Dave. He tries to call Emma repeatedly, but she doesn't answer. Monday arrives. Dave goes to the airport to pick up Emma. He searches everywhere but finds no sign of Emma. He doesn't understand what's happening. He hasn't been able to contact Emma for the past few days. Lost in thought, he steps outside. Then, he sees a car stop in front of him. What Dave feared comes true. Two detectives get out of the car and take Dave to the police station. Once there, the first question they ask him is, "A man was murdered at the hotel you went to and you and your wife were talking to him. The name you used there isn't your real name. Why did you do this?" Dave then tells them the whole truth. "That day was our wedding anniversary. We've been married for 7 years, so we were just role-playing, pretending to be strangers. The man came to us. We have nothing to do with Bob." After hearing this, the two detectives consider his story, but they don't believe Dave at all. Then, an intelligence officer named Carver enters. As soon as he comes in, he asks Dave, "Where is your wife?" Dave says, "She has gone out." Carver asks him, "How long have you known her? How long have you been married?" Dave tells him everything. Then, Carver places a file in front of him and says, "Your wife's name isn't Emma. Her real name is Anna. The girl whose name she is using died many years ago. She lied to you. We found this out when we saw her at the airport." Hearing all this, Dave starts to piece things together. He remembers every time Emma leaves and why she comes back after so long, and he has no answers for it. When she goes out, she doesn't even answer his calls. Carver then reveals, the man who died in the hotel, his name wasn't Bob. His name is Wender, and he was a hitman. Hearing all this, Dave's condition worsens. He doesn't understand what to do or what is happening to him. Then, they show a picture of Raj. Dave says, "He is her manager." Carver corrects him, "No, he is her handler. He brings new clients to your wife. Your wife is a hitman. There is no country in the world where she has not committed a crime." After hearing all this, Dave starts laughing. He thinks someone is playing a joke on him. It's a big prank. But after laughing for a while, he realizes that these people are serious. He goes home. Once home, he searches every corner of the house to find out everything about Emma, who she really is and what she is hiding. After a long search, he finds a big trunk. As soon as he opens it, he sees many fake passports and wigs that can be used for disguises. When he removes another trunk, he sees many guns. But Dave doesn't want to tell anyone. He's not even going to the police. He wants to talk to Emma one last time, because they've been married for 7 years. He wants to ask his wife why she did this and why she lied to him. Then the doorbell rings. As soon as Dave opens the door, he sees Carver. She says, "We have to search the entire house." Meanwhile, we see Emma in Berlin, trying to escape from Gwen's gang members who are after her. She tries her best to trick them, but they find her. Emma then starts killing them one by one, knowing they won't stop until she eliminates them. Emma then sees Raj, goes and sits in his car, and they drive away while people are still shooting at them. But in the end, Emma realizes that Raj has been shot. Raj dies there. Back home, Carver leaves after searching the house. But now Dave has to find out the truth. He starts calling all the contacts from Emma's drawer, one by one. One of them is Raj's number. He calls it and Emma answers. He tells Emma everything that has happened and says, "I want to talk to you." Emma says, "I'm in Berlin. I can't come now." Dave insists, "I'm coming there." Emma refuses him repeatedly, but Dave doesn't listen. After some time, Dave reaches Berlin. They are both sitting in a bar. He tells Emma that he wants to know everything. "Why did you do all this?" Then Emma begins to tell her whole story. She says, "When I was a child, that's when I received training to kill people. My father was an intelligence officer who started a security company with the intelligence officer, Gwen Carver. After a while, her father was killed. Then Gwen took her in. When Dave hears the name Gwen Carver, he realizes she is the same agent he just met, the one who searched his house." Emma continues, "Gwen took me in and I was trained like this for years. When I grew up, Gwen told me that we can't kill all the bad people in the world directly. That's why she wanted me to kill them. Then I started killing everyone one by one. But after a while, I realized Gwen was using me for her own benefit. Then I left her. Since then, she has been after me. When I was on a mission in Boston, I met you. You were the first man I saw. I thought men could be so good. The way you treated me. A hope arose in my heart that I could live a normal life like everyone else. No matter how many lies I told you, my love was always true. I have been with you for 7 years. Every time I went on an occasional mission for money was so that I could keep Gwen away from me. This time, I came to Berlin so that I could get a Canadian passport for my whole family, and we could go away from Gwen forever. After listening to all these things, Dave now understands. But before he can say anything, Gwen's men arrive and make Emma unconscious. After a while, Emma opens her eyes and finds herself in a house. As she looks around, she sees her 2 children are also there. This is Gwen's house. She has taken everyone, including Dave, as prisoners. When she reaches Gwen, Gwen tells her, "I want you to join my team again. If you stay with me, we will do wonders. If you refuse, you don't even know what I will do." Emma says, "I am ready to work with you, but I have only one condition. Nothing should happen to my 2 children. Gwen agrees but states her own condition. You will have to kill Dave. If he is alive, you will keep getting distracted. After his death, I will take care of your 2 children. Emma agrees. She takes the gun and leads Dave to the forest. As they go, she tells Dave, "I have been sent to kill you. A sniper is standing outside. If I don't shoot you, he will shoot you. I'm just doing what I'm told." She whispers something in his ear and shoots. Then Dave falls down. Another hitman comes to confirm this. After seeing from a distance, she confirms to Gwen that Emma has killed Dave. But as soon as she comes closer, Emma kills this hitman. The sniper doesn't understand where these people have disappeared. After killing him, Emma lays him on the ground. As soon as Emma leaves, Dave also regains consciousness. The bullet has only grazed his stomach, so Dave is still fine. Emma takes him and brings him to the house where her children are. Before going inside, she gives a gun to Dave and tells him where the 2 children are. Dave's responsibility is to keep them safe. Meanwhile, Emma is going after Gwen. As soon as she goes inside, the rest of Gwen's girls attack her. Emma fights everyone one by one and kills them. As soon as Gwen finds out, she starts running. She runs into the forest, but now Emma is also behind her. After a while, Emma catches her and says, "I will not give you such an easy death. You will die of suffocation." After saying this, she shoots Gwen in the stomach. She leaves Gwen suffering and comes inside the building. Then she sees that Dave and the children are safe. These 4 people get out of there and start driving away in the car. Now their family is safe and no one will come after them. Now they can spend their whole life in peace. This film ends here.